Achieving justice for your clients is about more than citing laws and winning arguments. It's about stories, emotions, lives.
As an Emmy-nominated investigative reporter, producer, and editor, I've spent over 16 years telling stories that get results.
Because I don't want any other parent going through what I've gone through.
Now, I'm channeling my expertise crafting news pieces like this into creating powerful legal videos. My services include settlement documentaries, day-in-the-life videos, and more.
It is absolutely disgusting.
My record of success in news includes this case, in which a major school district was sued for nearly $2.2 million. That after I broke the story of a teacher who was given multiple raises and promotions after allegedly abusing kindergartners and third graders.
I'm appalled at the evidence of how that came to be, how he came to be here despite the red flags. Red flag after red flag, well documented.
Hi, Dad. You say hi, Dad?
He was a healthy boy.
In this story, I chronicle the challenges the family of a boy with autism face as they battle to get coverage for his care.
It shatters your the scenario that you think you're gonna have for your child.
As soon as his autism diagnosis happened, we started the pre-authorization request for applied behavior analysis, and we were denied quickly.
After my extensive investigation, the state issues hundreds of thousands of dollars in fines against 4 insurance companies.
They treated her so bad.
Here I work with attorneys, a victim's family, and a former cellmate to tell the story of a wrongful death case at a jail that results in a substantial settlement.
We had tried over and over to get them to let her see medical, and they kept refusing.
I was doing CPR on her when the guards came in, and they pulled me off of her and kicked her around like she was nothing. Kept telling her she was faking it. And she was already gone.
Nearby, I collaborate with attorneys on a similar story in which another jail settles for $5 million.
And they were like, can you sit down? And he was like, I'm in pain. Like, he was like screaming.
The thing that stuck out is that he was rapid heart rate and sweaty, and you can't fake being sweaty.
My face took most of the impact.
As a longtime broadcaster, I know what it takes to build rapport with victims and empower them to talk.
He locked me in this room with him, and he touched me around my private areas.
On several occasions, I've spoken with sexual assault survivors.
We had a very violent relationship.
Horrible. I looked at it as probably torture.
In multiple cases, I'm the only reporter they speak with.
So then he started kissing me again and was crying, and I said, I can't do this. And he just forced himself on me.
I dig into important details, cultivating clear sound bites from experts.
Under the bulletins from the insurance division, because of the Federal Mental Health Parity Act, you cannot impose visit limits on services for mental health conditions.
Our sex offender laws are very weak.
I make complicated information understandable to anyone.
Here's what happens when she enters K2's address on Northeast Sandy into the state's public sex offender registry.
And we get 9.
That's 9 sex offenders found within a mile of the station. But check out what happens when Sycon enters K2's address into a special law enforcement database, one that's not open to the general public.
How many come up around our building?
159.
And I show the recovery process.
Her hips have to be supported.
And its impact.
She's got some pretty severe fractures to her pelvis and whatnot. She ended up having to go in for surgery 3 days in a row.
Can I get a high five?
He had lost the ability to speak, and toddlers don't lose the ability to speak when they're healthy.
Become kind of prompt dependent on this one. High five. Can I get a high five?
That was when it became pretty difficult.
Good job. Oh, here's one more.
Therapy is really amazing for Cole. It merges him with other kids so that there's some social interaction.
Legal videos are often longer than TV news stories, taking more time to tell a victim's story before, during, and after an incident. But it takes an experienced storyteller with a nose for powerful information and emotional moments to achieve the justice your clients deserve. Call now or send me an email to get started.